We are often told that hard work alone brings success. But what if working hard is only half the truth, and the other half decides whether you are valued or quietly replaced? In life, many of us believe that if we work hard enough, success will surely follow. Hard work is important, no doubt, but hard work without wisdom can leave us unseen and unrecognized. Think of a lamp that stays on day and night, 'cause it is always glowing. No one really notices it, but the moment it goes out, everyone suddenly realizes how important it was. Human beings are much the same. If we fail to show our value in the right way, people may start thinking we are not needed. And one day, someone else may take our place. Today's story carries a quiet lesson about this truth. Once, there was a young man working in a factory. He was guided by an elderly craftsman who had spent his whole life mastering the trade. The old man advised him, work with full concentration. Don't talk too much. Learn every skill in this factory and become so good that no one can replace you. The young man took these words to heart. Years passed, accused. After 10 years, the elderly craftsman retired, and the young man stepped into his role. He worked tirelessly, stayed silent, and gave his best every single day. One evening, he went to visit his old mentor. The craftsman noticed worry on his student's face and asked gently, "What's troubling you?" The young man sighed and said, "I followed everything you taught me. I work with focus. I don't waste time talking. I know I'm more skilled than anyone else in the factory, yet people with far fewer skills are getting promoted. My salary hasn't changed since I was your assistant. I don't understand why." The old man looked at him and asked, "Do you truly believe you are important to the factory?" The young man nodded with confidence. "Yes, I am." The craftsman thought for a moment, then said, "All right, take a day off tomorrow. Make any excuse you like. You deserve some rest." The young man was surprised, but trusted his mentor. He applied for leave and stayed home the next day. When he returned, his manager immediately called him into the office. The manager said, "Your absence caused many problems. The tasks you handle so easily couldn't be managed by others. We realized how important you are to this factory." That very day, the young man was promoted to senior technician. He felt grateful and proud. He believed he had finally understood the secret of success. After that, whenever he felt underpaid or unappreciated, he would take a day off, okay? And each time he returned, things seemed to improve. This continued for several months. Then one day, everything changed. When he arrived at the factory, he was stopped at the gate. He was told he no longer worked there. Shocked and broken, he couldn't believe what he heard. Confused and hurt, he rushed to his old mentor. With pain in his voice, he asked, "Why did I lose my job?" "I did exactly what you taught me." The elderly craftsman shook his head slowly and said, "You learned only half of the lesson." The young man looked up, confused. "Only half?" "Yes," the craftsman replied calmly. "You understood that when a lamp is always on, people forget its value, and when it goes out, they realize how much they depended on it. But you ignored the second part." "The second part?" the young man whispered. The old man said, "If a lamp keeps turning off again and again, sooner or later, it gets replaced with a better one. Because no one wants a lamp they cannot rely on." This lesson doesn't apply only to work. In life, we often take our family and friends for granted because they are always there. Only when they are gone do we realize their true value. So don't wait for absence to teach appreciation. Be thankful today. Make your value known, but don't disappear just to prove it. Work sincerely, live wisely, and keep balance in all things. When you do that, life too will respond with balance and quiet rewards.